there, beautiful people. Stephilippines here, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, guys, I have a very beautiful and sexy guest here. So I invited them because we miss each other. Char. So how are you guys doing today?
Well, I'm perfectly fine, as you can see. Life is so great, and thank you, Lord.
Glad to be here today with all of you guys. So yeah, doing good in life and peace.
For today's video, guys, we're just going to talk about our most awkward and best experience or moments in dating a foreigner. What's your best and awkward moment in dating a foreigner?
I'll go first with awkward. I think we talked about this earlier, but I'm not sure how awkward this is for some, but for me, I think there's a bit awkwardness. There are times that, even though we both speak English, we may think that they fully understand us, what we're trying to convey, but we realize that even though we speak the same language, they misunderstood it. Like, in their perspective, we're trying to convey different. And sometimes it can be awkward. There will be tension in a situation. So there are moments that your partner has to really tell you one by one or step by step what he's trying to convey or what you're trying to convey. There's that for me. But the best part of it, for me, I think, is learning how to communicate well. So that's the best part. Learning how their perspective works. So that's one of the best part as well, even if there's some bit of awkwardness to that. And then another best thing is, there's no who's the highest or who's the lowest when it comes to intelligence. I like knowing that I can ask questions without being judged that you're stupid, that you don't know stuff.
I only had one experience in dating foreigner, which is like virtually. It didn't last because we have different interests, different, mentality. Yeah, that's life. But I think the most awkward I've ever experienced with that guy is when we get to know each other. It's like I couldn't talk properly. Like, for example, I try my best to speak like what you said. We're like in different perspective. It's like we have different page, so I feel like awkward whenever I speak because I'm not used to it, because I'm just mesmerized sometimes with his beauty, because it's different. I'm a Filipino and he's a foreigner, so different faces, different features, just everything is just so different, and I just can't help myself to feel like an awe, mesmerized, like, oh my gosh, do you even drink water like that? Like that, man. How do you eat like that? So it's a good experience so far. At the same time, it's awkward for me.
How important is family approval in relationships here in the Philippines?
It's very important because, as you may all know, Filipinos has close family ties. Also, I'd like my partner to feel like a part of the family. I don't want him to feel like left out, especially if you're gonna spend together for a lifetime, right? You don't want awkwardness, especially during occasions with family and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you have a good foundation as partners with your family, and not just with my family, but of course to his family as well.
Family is very crucial, especially dating a Filipina, because that is actually our culture. Like, family is the first thing. God is the first one, but the second one is our family. So it's important that my partner should, approve, ask permission if they want me. They would they would court him first, because family is everything. As a Filipina, family is everything, and it's so good if you have a good, if you have a good relationship to your partner and family, which is makes more life great.
So the
Because-
second one is dating here in the Philippines taken seriously from the start, or do people just date casually first, especially in modern era now?
I think that depends. I couldn't say for everybody, but I think it's there, right? There's casual, there's serious, but I think it's important to take it slow from the start. Of course, just because you're taking it slow doesn't mean you have the right to play people's feelings. And at the end of the day, they have feelings. They are humans. Nowadays, I'm not sure. I cannot really tell. But so far, I think from what I've noticed, people are starting to take it seriously. If I'm right, hopefully they're starting to take it seriously, because we are not getting younger, right? And it's difficult to find a serious, true partner, genuine partner nowadays.
I do believe that it's getting more serious, especially Filipinas. They love long term. They don't want to play around. They because it's just a waste of time, So
To marry.
yeah, honestly, they date to marry. It's just that some man that doesn't know how to lead. So if a woman would know, the woman would observe first if she will gonna commit to that person. So if that person is worth of her time, she wouldn't hesitate to have a relationship with him, and that would fully submit to herself. So most of Filipinas here in the Philippines is actually like that. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even trying to sugarcoat it. It's just that some men are not yet serious, or just want to play around and want to look more than women, or maybe add actually.
Add more headache.
Yeah.
How soon do Filipinas want to have sex or be intimate with their partner?
It depends on the connection. If you have a deepest connection to that person, then you don't hesitate to give that thing to that man, because you already trust that person, and then you are ready to commit or to have a relationship with that man. So I think there's no exact date time and amount to experience that English sensation, Charis.
I think I would have to agree with what she said earlier. Like, I think it depends on how deep the connection is, and I think also it matters where the stage where you are right now. And I think it's also about, you just kind of feel it, right? In the moment, in the heat of the moment. Like, there's no specific date or how long it is or whatever. And as long as you both feel the same connection and you're on the same page, right? And because at the end of the day, you are both consulting an adult, right? And also in life, there's no reassurance if you're gonna be end up together for a lifetime or not, and so on and so forth. So there's nothing set in stone. There's no reassurance. Life is short, basically. But I'm not saying to go fast in it. Of course, you have to really get to know the person well enough for you to be able to say, I will submit myself to him or to her.